Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. I'd like to tell you a story, and those of you who know college basketball will recognize his name right off. He's better known as Jimmy V. And in 1983, he won the NCAA basketball championship against high odds. And after he got done winning the championship, he ran around the court in disbelief that he had actually won the championship, looking for somebody to hug. Jimmy V is also known for his ESPY Award speech given prior to his death when he died of cancer. He started a Jimmy V Foundation that was just dedicated for the cure of cancer. And he said that the motto of his foundation would be, don't give up, don't give up, don't ever give up. And I was thinking to myself as I was listening to him about how great words they are for the Christian today, about not giving up, about running the race that is set before us for the honor and glory of Jesus Christ. Don't give up, don't give up, don't ever give up. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verses 1 through 2. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, that so easily entangles us. And let us run the race that is set before us with patience, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. Let us lay aside every weight. Let us lay aside every sin that so easily entangles us and ensnares us. Sin that tries to hold us down, sin that tries to hold us captive, sin that tries to make us unproductive for the kingdom of God. Looking unto Jesus, enduring the cross, fixing our eyes upon him who is our example. Philippians chapter 4 verse 13 tells us that we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. Christ is on our side. We don't go this alone. 1 Corinthians 9:24 says, do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Run in such a way as to get the prize. Run with passion. Run with purpose. Run with endurance. Run with determination. I'd like to share with you another story about a man named John Stephen Aquari. And while I'm reading this, I'll just refer to him as John. 1 hour after the prize-giving ceremony for the championship of the marathon in the 1968 Mexico Olympics, thousands of spectators still stayed behind in the dim stadium. From afar, police sirens and numbers of motorcycles could be heard. A thin, tall man with bandages hanging onto his knees and calves enters the stadium and limps and hobbles. John fell in the early phase of the race, injuring the right side of his body. As he entered the stadium, a rising roar of the spectators began. He still had to make at least 400 meters around the entire stadium to finish his course. His shoes and socks all bloodied with the accident and 5 hours of pounding the pavement. Finally, he approaches the finish line. Paramedics and photographers gather close to reach him before he falls. The cheers and shouts swell to an immense sound as John shuffled his last 3 steps across the finish line. For the very first time, the Olympics had witnessed a rally and cheer for an athlete that had come in last place. A reporter asked John why he didn't give up the race, even though he knew that he had no chance of winning a medal. John looked at the reporter and said, "My country did not send me 5,000 miles to start a race. My country sent me 5,000 miles to finish a race. Jesus has called us to do more than just be spectators in this race. Jesus has called us to do more than just start the race and then quit halfway through. Jesus has called us to start the race, to finish and complete the race as one that is going to win the prize. Do it with all our might. And even though we may come in last place, that doesn't matter. What matters is that we finish the course that is set before us. What matters is that we finish the course that is set before us. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't ever give up.